Okay, welcome back to some more CardFight Vanguard Zero. Yes, I'm aware of the day this is being uploaded. It's April 1st, April Fools. Don't worry, I'm not even gonna bother pranking you. For example, a really common prank for April Fools is to start off a video like this, and then after a minute or two has passed, cut the screen to black, and have the rest of the video be absolutely nothing, and it's a very cheap prank. I've seen a lot of YouTubers do it over the years, and I'm just here to reassure you I'm not bothering anything like that. And if you don't trust me, then this is going to be the most stressful and tense upcoming 20 minutes of your life, because you'll just be on edge, wondering whether or not I'm actually going to do that. So good luck with that. So we're going to go over to our cards, right? And we're gonna look at our deck, because last time we lost against Aichi for the first time. So we are going to go into build deck, and I actually already modified this deck. So the problem with it last time was that we had too many Cray Elementals. Cray Elemental cards, if we go all the way over here, are cards with pretty mediocre attack and generally no effects, because they're cards that can be slotted into any deck, unlike most other clans. And so they're basically just filler cards, but if you'll see as I scroll through these, those handful of grade 3 Cray Elementals are the only ones I actually have. The rest of these are all Royal Paladins, because I've now switched them out. And I've also replaced my starting Vanguard to Vanguard, because it was originally Stardust Trumpeter. Yeah, so there's that. I'm kind of tempted to open some packs right now to see whether or not I can get any more grade 3s and switch those out, but I guess we'll see. First thing I want to do is check out the recommended deck section, because this is a pretty cool feature, where basically Shin recommends you certain deck lists. So for example, if you have the cards to build a certain deck, then they will just give you the list to build that deck, like here. So this Oracle Think Tank deck, I have 60% of the cards to build. And this is a really cool feature. I do hope that these decks aren't particularly great or competitive, because I still want them to encourage you to actually further modify and edit the deck on your own, rather than just have Shin make the entire deck for you. But it's a really cool feature for newcomers, and it works as a good tutorial thing to just kind of get you started in the right direction. So I do like that. That's a cool feature to have. So I'm going to give in to temptation as kind of a good luck charm for this card fight, because I did lose last time. And I'm going to buy some packs, and this time I'm going to be buying packs, I guess, from Miwa. Let's first look at the item exchange. So how many? So I have 24 of those. Yeah, I don't really know if I want anything from there. And let's look at the purchase gems feature, because we haven't really fully looked at that. It popped up temporarily for a sec. But I didn't fully analyze it or anything, so let's actually look at this, because this is a gacha game and I want to see what the actual prices are. So it costs 99 pence for 50 gems. Sorry, this is in UK currency, so if you're American or whatever, then this ain't going to make too much sense to you, but you can look it up on your own if you're that interested. So yeah, 99 pence, that's around £1, so that's not too bad for 50 gems, because 50 gems you can do a lot with, because you had that starting offer thing that was limited, so you could get that just for £1. Although you can't do a full roll. To do a full roll, you have to get the £3.39 one, and that will allow you to do 2 full rolls. So, so that's basically 2 digital packs for around the price of 1 physical pack, right? And then you've got the VIP pass and the Guardian set. So what's the Guardian set give you? It gives you 400 gems, another gem, alright, and a Sentinel medal. I don't really know what the Sentinel medals do off the top of my head. And you get a guaranteed triple rare with 1,000 tickets. Not gonna lie, that one's a little tempting actually. And then there's, yeah, the VIP pass. So what does that do? Starting the following day, receive 50 free gems in your gift box daily. Alright. So the VIP thing is just that they spread out the gems over a daily basis. Okay, got it. Let's go back into the gacha then, because this is a gacha game after all, so, you know, we can't exactly go for too long without actually visiting it. So, because it will not reach their possession limit, it will be converted to crafting material. Got it. So, we don't have any tickets left, so we're just gonna do one more pack. And then after that, I'm gonna try and hold off until more cards get added, but we'll see how long that takes, of course. Maybe I'll do a couple more here and there, but let's hope that we get one grade 3 Royal Paladin card that we don't have. But something's telling me, ooh, I don't think that's a Royal Paladin though. That's looking like that's a Kagero. No, that is a Royal Paladin. Okay, cool. And it's a grade 3, so let's go back and just slot that into my deck then, right? So, Oracle Guardian Wise Man. I like the artwork for that one. That's very funny, because it's the Thinker statue, but he's got laser eyes, so that's cool. So let's go back to deck building now, and let's just slot that card into our deck quickly. Maybe that'll be the thing that wins us the game, right? If this was an anime, that would totally... In fact, quite literally is an episode of the Vanguard anime where Aichi wins the card fight against Kamui because he went out of his way to slot Alfred into his deck. So there's the card we got, and it's a critical trigger. So let's go and we'll move that out and we'll put that in. Nice, we've got a lot of critical triggers here actually. Maybe we should change some of those. Trigger set. So in this deck we have 9 critical triggers, 3 draw triggers, and only 1 heal trigger. So I'm going to give up a couple of criticals. So I'm going to set Alfred to heal. And I could probably do with a handful of stand triggers as well, actually. So I'm going to change this guy to stand triggers. So now I've got 5 criticals, 3 draw, 2 stand, and 3 heal. So once again, maybe that'll be enough to pull me over the edge there. So this is a significantly better and more balanced deck than the one I was using last time, and hopefully I'll be getting some better draws as well. Every time that loading screen turns up, I get like a heart attack because I keep thinking the game's going to crash because, yeah, like I said, this is a server test version and it hasn't exactly been the most reliable. So we got an achievement for collecting 30 Royal Paladin cards. And we got a gacha ticket exchange counter. We've already done some deck modifying this episode, so we're going to save that ticket for a little bit later if you don't mind. But now we're going to go over to our grade 3. And we're going to challenge Aichi. And we're going to hope that we win this time. Like I said, if I do end up winning this time, this does seem like a fairly standard card game anime episode plotline, right? You lose against Aichi, and then you go and you open some packs, and you slot some cards from those packs into your deck, and then you win. So, this is the worst hand I think I've ever had in my life. Nah, I'm joking. But I'm going to put this guy back in, and I'm going to put at least one of my grade 2s back in as well. Maybe 2 of them, actually. Just because I know for a fact I'm going to end up drawing more than just grade 1s. So I'm going to like overcompensate. So I'm going to get rid of these and hope that I get some better draws. So no, I didn't. No! Even when I go out of my way to ensure that I have a better deck, that still gives me awful draws. So, alright. Fine. We're going to put this down. And we're going to slide our Barkghoul behind Marin. And we're going to just fucking end our turn already. And we're going to hope that... well, let's see what he does. Okay, so he also goes for Marin. So I did a good choice putting that there. And he puts his Barkghoul somewhere else instead of behind it. So now he gets a Blaster Blade into his hand. And he uses that effect to put that there. Okay. And he's going to attack, and he's not going to get any triggers. And it's going to do some damage to me. But I'm going to get a trigger anyway. Nice. So now it's my turn, and I get another grade 2. Alright. I mean, now the grade 2s are useful at the very least, right? So... Wait, what? When you drive check reveals a grade 3, you get 5... Well, I'm going to put him on the Vanguard then. And now we're going to want to... Nice, that's pretty good as well. Counterblast want to have one of high beast gain 4,000. So I'm gonna have that. And I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna put out one of those as well, because basically my strategy here is to have as many grade 2s as possible, put them on my front red guards, and hopefully he won't even get the chance to touch my Vanguard. So I'm gonna activate this effect, and I'm gonna choose Soul Saver Dragon is usually my go-to, not Soul Saver, Star Drive, that's the one. We're gonna get rid of that, so that we can put this guy out. And now we're going to battle. And we're in a pretty good position here, because now we can battle with this, and hopefully we can do quite a bit of damage here. We'll see what he ends up pulling. So, yes, 13,000 now. That's probably not going to be enough. Yeah, so we're going to just attack with this. And that'll be a pretty good thing to do for this first turn. So we've already done a couple bits of damage to him, so that's good. For one of the extra star stretch goal things, we want to win taking less than 4 damage. So we'll see if we can do that. I don't know how possible it is, but right now we're just going to focus on winning at all. So he's going to flood his field with grade 2s because he has a similar strategy to me. And he's going to attack. And I'm not going to pull anything. And he's going to attack again. And he's not going to pull anything. And I'm not going to pull anything. Oh, I could have done with that Blaster Blade as well. This turn would have been a lot different if I actually started my turn drawing that, but oh well. So we're going to ride this grade 3, so now we're painfully out of grade 3, so I kind of regret getting rid of the ones from earlier, but you know, we're just going to keep going with it. So, I'm going to activate this skill, and we're going to get rid of Star Dragon again. And your Vanguard is grade 1, Counterblast 1. Ah, okay. That's actually not a great effect. I kind of wasted myself there, but oh well. At least I thinned out my deck, so I'm more likely to get a card I actually want, I guess. So now we're going to do this, and we're just going to get rid of that front Rare Guard grade 0 because I kind of derped there, but that's fine. We can still live with it. So now we can Counterblast to get 1,000, so we're going to do that. And we can probably just keep doing that, so I might do that. So we're going to do that again. And now it's going to give us 9,000, so we're going to battle. And he's actually going to be our weakest one, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to do that. Oop. Yeah, then we're going to do that. And I'm going to get a trigger. And I'm going to stand that one back up. And I'm also going to give... I'm going to give it more power. In the hopes that we can get 2... Ooh. Yeah, in the hopes that we can get 2 good attacks in on his Blaster Blade. That's the hope, that's the strategy. So now we are going to attack with this guy. Maybe we can... No, we can't pull any more actually, but we can hope that he doesn't do too great. So yeah, this is going to go through, and that's going to do another bit of damage to him. I'm really hoping he doesn't have another... Yeah, really hoping he's not going to have a perfect guard in his hand, because I know for a fact he has at least one perfect guard in his deck. And that's going to be the thing that could end me here. So, if we can tank until the end of this turn, which we should be able to do fine. Hopefully. Because we're going to get that, and it's going to do some pretty good things for us. We're going to be able to draw a card. Hopefully that'll do enough for us that we can just survive. So, as long as we survive... we should be fine. And we have. So, that's good. So, now we're going to draw. And we're going to place this guy out. Counterblast 1 to have high beast gain 1,000, 4,000. So, we're going to do that. Because that's actually going to help us quite a bit. And then we're going to put a grade 1 in our front rear guard. And it's going to give one of our units plus 2,000. So we're actually going to give it to... We're going to give it to this guy. And we're going to battle. And we're going to take out his front rear guards. And as long as this one attack we have upcoming between our two vanguards goes through, that should be the game. So I'm really, really hoping that some magic happens here. So we got a heal trigger, which is phenomenal. That's the best thing I could have possibly got. And we're going to play it safe and put the power here. And he's probably going to use... Yep, there we go. And that's why I'm really happy we got the heal trigger. Because now we're going to have to survive another turn. And hopefully we can. Now I'm noticing he's not using any grade 3s here. So that's going to give us quite the edge. I know he has them, he's just deciding not to use them for some reason. So he's going to do some damage there. And he's going to attack, and he's going to need to get a trigger here, and he's not going to. So that's not going to do much for him. So now this basically gives us the chance to just win, basically. We are just going to win here. So we aren't going to take any chances, we're not going to use any effects, we're just going to go straight for his grade 2. And then we are going to destroy him. We only need one attack to go through in his Vanguard, and we've got 2 opportunities to do so. So we're going to go... So this one has 13,000, and this one has 14,000. So we're going to go for the 13,000. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go for the Vanguard first, because I might be able to pull a stand trigger. Or a heal trigger. A heal trigger is good too. See, this is why it's good to pull heal triggers. And... we're going to put that on that card there, so it's going to give us a chance to do a second attack. And now we're going to get another trigger, and we're going to put it there as well. So now this second attack is looking really good if he manages to get a heal trigger here. But we probably won't even be able to get that. So we won. We actually did it. We managed to win. I'm really, really happy with that. I'm chuffed. And we got some... creation stone, so that's very, very good. Now we can we might be able to go back and actually craft a card we really needed. So and that's gonna level us up a bit, and our friend gauge went up. So if this will load, yes, so we close and we confirm. Okay, so now we can go to our grade 3 thing and finally grade up. That felt like it was a little bit difficult to do, but you know what, it's worth it. We got some more gems, so that's going to get us well on our way to opening more packs. And there's more gems there. And we have fully unlocked Oracle Think Tank now, even though we'd already unlocked Misaki. So I might want to capitalize upon that, because if we go to the card section, and we go back to recommended decks, and so we are 65% of the way there. So what cards do we need? Try crafting a common card with a creation stone. I might try that, yeah. So we're going to copy this, and we're going to open it on our deck creator. Yep. So how much to make this? Yeah, I know how that works. Is it not telling us how much we need to craft it? Or is there another way of doing that? Okay, so we need a lot more creation stone. So I'm not sure whether we should just double down on Royal Paladins and try and finish a decent Royal Paladin deck with a creation stone, or if we should actually go for oracles, because I'm thinking we might go for oracles. How much to create one of those? We're actually kind of close. We don't have any of the other materials, we just have creation stones. So it recommended to us that we create a common. So like, what about one like this? Yeah, we can totally craft that card, yeah. So we're going to craft it, and we're going to consume materials. And now we have all the copies of that card we need, right? We've got a few too many grade 1s now. I think I might have made too many copies of that. So we're going to remove that. How much to make this? Okay, and how much to make this? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to be working on the background, trying to build Oracle Think Tanks because... can I make that? So how many of that one do I need? Grade 2. Is it going to tell me? Give me a second here. Okay, let's see. So I need 4 of this one. So let's craft 4 of those. I'm still figuring out how the UI and everything works. It's a well-made UI, but I still need a little bit of time to wrap my head around it. So we got a copy of that. Can we craft that? We can craft that. So we've got a Gemini now. Let's craft another Gemini. We're using up quite a bit of our creation stone here, but I think that's worth it because I'm pretty sure Oracle Think Tank is pretty good here. So I can't build that yet. I can't craft that, which makes sense because it's a perfect god, and perfect gods are pretty good. I can totally craft one of these though. So we're gonna craft the Promise Daughter. And we're gonna craft another one. We need 2 more. So 1 more there. And 1 more there. And that'll give us some of the cards we need. And we cannot craft that. We cannot craft that. Yeah, I'm thinking we probably... Oh, no. That one we can. So we're going to craft that. Like so. And yeah, we're going to craft that. Like so. So now we're really running out of creation stone, but actually I'm liking that because that means that we're pretty close to being able to build this deck. And that's good because, yeah, I'm thinking so far out of the main 4 decks that we have, yeah, that means that the out of the 4 clans we have, I'm drawn towards Oracle Think Tanks more so than the others. I know I could temporarily fill that with some Cray Elementals to fill space, but I'm not going to bother quite yet, maybe later on. And we're going to check the recommended deck section now again, because I want to see if it will tell me how many cards I have. Yeah, 87%. So we're getting there. We only need 13% more of those cards. So that's like, what, 4 or 5, maybe 6 of the stretch? So now we're going to check our mission thing, because it looks like we actually unlocked quite a few missions for doing it. So we got that. And we got that. And looks like we got a notification on the grade thing. Oh, cool. It's Great Minds think alike. It wanted me to build an Oracle Think Tank anyway. And it wants me to win against Misaki. So, yeah, we're doing pretty well there. So I'm going to leave it here for this episode. Yeah, it turns out, I'm sorry to say, but there was no actual April Fool's joke here. I was telling the truth. So anyone who was living in suspense and tension was sadly mistaken. So I'll see you here next time as I play more VanguardZero, and now we have an actual goal to work towards, and that's getting the remaining cards we need for our Oracle Think Tank. So I'll see you later with more of that, basically. See ya.